we're doing jobs that nobody else in this area will even touch.
Anything structurally that needs to be repaired, we can do.
I started off sweeping floors and demoing walls and whatever there is to do here, I've done it.
I've been with SSRG since day one, and I think the thing that will attract most people to our company is the sense of accomplishment that we get when we do the jobs that we do.
I had been working with my husband in residential construction. Absolutely loved it. I'm a tomboy, so this fit.
I've been in the construction industry for over 40 years. I grew up in a family business doing masonry.
Shortly after coming here, just the atmosphere, and I seen it, there was something special going on. I could see it in the company that we were going places.
They'll work with you and they'll push you and they'll make you a better construction worker, they'll make you a better, whatever you want to be, they'll help you with.
It's the one job I've had in my lifetime that I actually look forward to, getting up in the morning and going to work. I love it.
The advice I'd give the young guys coming in would be, if you're looking for a place to grow roots and create a future, SSRG is the place to be.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I was almost born to do this.
You know, this is where I want to be. I want to be part of this. I don't think construction is for everyone. You know, you got to be willing to get in there and get dirty and work long hours.
The people here. I love the people here and the commitment they have to excellence. I mean, they are committed to doing the best possible job that can be done.
I love to get dirty. I love to stay busy and active, and believe me, here you do.
I was by far the youngest, probably sometimes 5 years, the youngest kid here, and there's just so much that, and I learned that quickly that I didn't know a thing.
You're kind of an odd man out when you first start. You got to come in, you got to prove yourself. It's not a male-female thing. It's everybody.
Oh, I think everybody in this company is passionate about what they do. It's a great company to work for. They treat us all with the utmost respect. It's the best construction company I've worked for in my 40 years in construction. I've worked for a number of companies.
My dad worked for a foundation repair company, also did some concrete work on the side. So, you know, I kind of grew up in that atmosphere of concrete and structural repair work and things like that.
There's just something about it. It's coming in and you just have this camaraderie with the people you work with.
It's good to have a job where you have amazing relationships with your coworkers because you actually enjoy coming to work.
You're constantly working towards this perfection, you know. They say we build every day. They're building a better me and everything, you know, because of the way that we can work together and kind of bounce off of each other every day.
I take pride in coming into a situation where everybody is just completely exhausted efforts and figuring out how are we going to do this, and we come in and get it done in a timely and efficient manner with a quality product.
We all got a job to do and we do it.
That is one thing I go out of my house in the morning trying to do is, what am I gonna learn today? What did I learn yesterday and what can I learn tomorrow? Learn every day.
We're a very different company. We build cool stuff.
SSRG is not an easy job. It's not easy at all. What we do is we come in and we do the stuff nobody else wants to do, and we do it well.
I bounce a lot, so I'll be on 4 or 5 different jobs every week. We'll go from one spot at Children's Hospital to another spot at Children's Hospital to a garage downtown, just trying to get everything done.
I've got 9 different jobs going. I have 2 that are out of town that I travel to once a week. And the other 7 I visit every day. I'm on site every day. I'm usually the first one to get there and the last one to leave.
We have Music Hall going on right now. It's an icon of Cincinnati, an older building built in the 1800s. We're doing the complete facade restoration, stone repair, brick replacement, rebuilding walls, taking care of a lot of stuff that's been deteriorating over the years.
Every young guy that's on my crew that hasn't done the construction thing before, I know that what he's feeling, and it's scary and you don't have no idea what you're doing. I was there, I've done that before.
Company just kind of jumps behind you and they're like, here, and gives you this push, you know, and if you're ever uncertain, you know, or you can't, I don't know if I can do that, it's not a big deal, you know, just, I can't do that, and they'll come in and they'll go over it with you again or help you, you know, whatever needs to be done.
When I started here, there was a superintendent or two who kind of took a special liking to me, and we just hit it off, and they became like my mentor. And I'm very grateful for that because of all the things that I have learned. I'm
still learning so many new things, you know, and I want to keep doing that.
We come up with ideas together, we solve problems together, and it's kind of like a brotherhood.
That's the job, and it's a tough job, but they compensate us well. I mean, the benefits and the way people treat us is just, it's amazing.
Hey, are y'all hiring? I hear that a lot. I was working down at Fountain Square, and that was a daily thing.
I was a foreman when I started out with SSRG, and they gave me opportunities, is what they gave, to grow. And they gave me a shot, and I ran with it.
I hired in as an apprentice. They said, don't worry, we're going to train you. They go over and beyond with the training.
Started out as a concrete specialist. I think maybe within a year and a half, they seen something in me and promoted me to what is known as a senior technician. Now, I'd say another year after that, I got promoted to foreman, and that's where we're at today, about 4.5 years later.
I started here when I was 17 and I didn't know anything, and I feel like when I came to this company, I worked hard and I did my job and I did it well, and I tried to be the best at my job. And I feel like if you do those things, then you will be rewarded with promotions and with compensation. You will be rewarded.
I just dig watching people and seeing what they do, and seeing them succeed is like major. And here you see that all the time. And like some of my bosses are really young bosses. And it was so cool when they got promoted and then promoted again.
We're trying to build the company within the company to be able to bring these younger people up to be the next SSRG.
The one thing that SSRG does is, when I went to school, as long as I was declared a construction management major, which it was related to the construction field, and my grades were passing, they reimbursed me 90%.
I work my ass off, but my talent, hard work, and dedication is rewarded with opportunity, and I take full advantage of that.
If you work hard at this company, then you are going to be rewarded for it. And I think I'm a prime example of that.
If you're young, you're looking to start a career and you like to work hard, this company is growing, and my experience is I was able to grow right along with the company.
Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite thing in the company, is to see people succeeding around me. Of course, I like to succeed myself.
My talent, hard work, dedication is rewarded.
I love taking something that is falling apart, and at the end, when we're done with the project, it's gonna last a while. It's completed. It looks better. It's more serviceable. It's something to be proud of, I think.
Growing up, working with my dad, for my dad, learning from my dad, coming here because of him, basically, and then him being able to see me move up the ladder, and actually have him on some of my jobs, and then it feels really good to have him be so proud of me as well.
Because I'm on a hotshot team, I bounce constantly. I was on 4 different job sites yesterday, right? So when it's finished, it's a big deal to me. I take a lot of pride in it, and so there's times where, like on that Saturday, I've got to take a drive by that site and just kind of get an eyeball on it and see what it looks like. It's a big deal. It's just like, I did that, or we did that, and so it's just, I don't know, it's energizing.